We're back, getting down and dirty expeditiously. We're here at Teaching with Taylor. Topic matter: how to make a thumbnail for YouTube with no Photoshop. Today's beverage of choice: the naked. Let's get naked with naked green juice. Can't always be drinking alcohol. So today we're gonna get into Photopea. Now, if you're unaware about Photopea, it is a free version of basically Photoshop. So if you don't have Photoshop, go ahead to your Googles, type in Photopea. Works pretty much the same. If you know how to use Photoshop, you know how to use Photopea. And if you don't have Photoshop and you want to just get your hands wet, your feet dirty, get down and dirty, and figuring out how to really start making graphics and making logos, you can definitely use Photopea. I use this definitely for the better part of like 2-3 years now, and haven't had to touch Photoshop. But I learned how to make graphics and just the concept of photo editing through Lightroom and Photoshop. So, like I always say in these videos, Adobe, if you want to send me some Photoshop, I will be more than happy to teach the people how to use the Photoshop. Just go ahead and give me a code, brother. Go ahead and give me a code. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're getting down and dirty. Let's start it off. All right, we gotta make a thumbnail for the episode that, the snippet that I uploaded in the previous video, how to start a food blog on YouTube, utilizing We Here to Eat, which is a show that me and Zaif, who is the owner of Eyes On Magazine, we do a show called We Here to Eat, and this episode, we were eating at Skinos in Manhattan. So, I uploaded a clip or a snippet to the YouTube channel in that previous video, and we need a thumbnail. So now in this video, we're gonna make the damn thumbnail. We're gonna get down there with those expeditiously. Okay, so let's dive in. With Photopea, you have to make a new project, and with new projects, it comes with various templates. Okay, for social, print, photo, screen, this, that, and third. But we're gonna stick with social because we're making a YouTube thumbnail. But you see that as Facebook page covers, Facebook image for event images, group headers, Instagram with the square jaunts, stories. You see the dimensions, you see the pixels, but we're here now, YouTube thumbnail, right? Just to give you guys a little extra information, right? DPI, if it was for print, if this was going to be printed out, we'd have to make it 300 so that all the pixels and the image quality stays crispy. But it's for digital and social, so it's going to stay at 72. So let's click this YouTube thumbnail one, 1280 by 720 pixels. And let's kind of throw a name on this real quick. All right, let's go Skinos snippet thumbnail. That's gonna help later on for efficiency when we're exporting. So now we're here. We got a blank canvas, and I'm gonna Control V that bug. I already went through the process of quick selecting, lassoing, and editing together what is going to be us in front of the background. Okay. I'm going to be pasting the original image behind the image that you just saw me paste. Now, both times I just hit Control V. So you do want to make sure you're taking the time to learn these keyboard commands. You'll learn it over time, but keyboard commands are very important for efficiency when it comes to editing, because editing can take a long time if you don't know these keyboard commands to make the whole process go faster. Right? Now, me personally, this is actually the second time I've recorded this damn video, so just to give you a spoiler as to why I already had I already have the layer of me and Zaif in front of the background, because in the previous video, I literally went through lassoing, quick selecting, and putting that together. But I thought it actually went away, but it's still here. So, God is good for that. So, but what I can show you guys is what I was going to do anyway, which was the whole purpose of me doing it in the first place, was for me to add some drop shadow or possible glow, just to give us that 3D look that we are in, on top of the background, and there's a differentiation, right? What we're gonna do, right? Control, click on the layer. We're gonna get into some curvature, right? So Control, and like I said, I like to use mice, whatever, but I like to use a computer mouse as opposed to a trackpad It's just way more efficient. And as you'll see me use that word a lot, editing is all about efficiency. If you don't know how to make your process more efficient when it comes to putting these type of things together, then your whole creative life is going to be slow. And as a creative, you have to produce content, right? We have to produce more content than pretty much anybody in any other industry. Actors, movies, TV shows, musicians, like creators, we have to literally produce way more content. So we have to know how to be productive and efficient. Word of the day is efficient. So with the curvature, you see we can brighten up the scene. Now we a little brighter. We can play with this a little bit. I kind of want us to be a little bright up. You're not too bright, right? I think I'm liking this. I'm liking this right here. Boom. I'm liking this right here. Right. So we're also gonna get down dirty with a little vibrance. Let's add a little vibrance in this mug. Let's be a little vibrant, right? Boom. I like the vibrance that's going on here. I think saturation might look a little too orange. Yeah, but I might up it a little bit, just a tad. Boom. Right? Cool. I think we're here with it. Zoomed in. I think we're doing good. We're doing good right now. So I think I might also go ahead and add a little sharpness. A little sharpen up the scene. Right? Nothing wrong with a little sharpening. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to right click, and now we see blending options. Now when we're at the blending options, that's where we can get into our drop shadows and our strokes and our outer glows, and we can really dive into that, the opacities, the transparencies. Now we're really getting in there. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what a little stroke look like. All right, let's not play with the stroke yet. Let's see what a little outer glow look like. All right, I like a little outer glow. Now it always pre-populates this like greenish white color. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, let's go to that white. That white girl. Okay. Now we got a little outer glow. You know, too much, right? Let's see what a little jitter do. No, we checking the jitter for real. Doesn't seem to do too much. So we have the blend modes. In case you know about blend modes, that kind of shows how it's gonna mix in with the background. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like just off of that, we have a little 3D pop going on there. We have a little 3D pop going on there. Let me see if I make it black. Black might be the way to go. I don't know. What do y'all think? Black might be the way to go. Do I increase the size? Too much. You don't want to do too much. Just kind of play with the opacity there. I don't like how that looks. Let's see a little darker color. See if that makes a difference. Let's lower the spread. Now, when it comes to creativity, there's no real right answer. It's all about what you like, right? But you'll see me. I'll kind of go through these different ways things will look, just so you know what you got going on when you're getting deep into this editing and making your stuff. Because, like I said, creativity is really in the eye of the beholder. As long as I was gonna say as long as it's not butt cheeks, but I mean, once again, even the concept of what's butt cheeks and what's not butt cheeks is really in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, truly and honestly. So I like with the range, you see how you increase it, it gets smaller, more congested, and when the range is lower, it gets wider, right? So let's kind of congest that range a little bit right there, okay? Cool. Congest that range. I'm kind of liking it right there. Let's kind of lower it a little bit more. Cool. I'm liking it right there. I'm honestly liking it right there. Right, so let's add a little bevel and emboss. You see what it kind of did to add that like kind of white lining, right? So let's see. You got the chisel hard, you got the chisel soft, and you got the smooth. Inner bevel, outer bevel, right? So I think I'm gonna leave it at outer bevel. You can see what the smoothness does there when you increase the size, right? I like, but let's just kind of do it like right here. Let's hit it right here, and let's soften that mug, right? Let's soften the bezel, the bevel a little bit. Let's soften that bevel. That bevel gotta be a little bit softer, right? Lower that depth a little bit, right? We're adding some 3D elements to our thumbnail. This is what we're doing right now, guys. When you're making a thumbnail and you have figures, you want to add a little 3D pop. Get a little 3D pop in there, you know. And I don't like what this is doing. So you see with the parentheses, what I'm doing right now. That makes the eraser bigger, and this one makes it smaller. So the left parentheses makes it smaller, right one makes it bigger. So we're gonna erase that from my beard, because they need to feel my beard, man. They need to feel the beard. Control Z to undo. But they need to feel my beard, yo. I ain't grow this beard for no reason. I ain't grow this beard for y'all not to feel the beard. Y'all gotta feel the beard. Us beard growers ain't grow this for no reason. Don't play with us. Don't play with it. All right, so now I feel like there's some 3D element here. We're popping off the screen a little bit. Okay, so now let's go in and we got this Skinos logo. Skinos. We got the Skinos logo. Let's boom. Command V and then Control Alt T to transform that mug. And now we're transforming it. I can transform Chris Brown. We're gonna put that in that top left corner. All right, and then we're gonna throw some white stroke on there so that can be a little more visible. All right, because the people got to see that one. The people got to see that one. And honestly, it didn't really make it more visible. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like we could do something else with that. All right, that kind of makes it a little bit better if I just add all the strokes, so now you can just really see it. Maybe lower the opacity. No, not jacking lower the opacity. Let's see about doing this. Not yet. I think for my purposes, I like this, and then I might just make it smaller so it's not as aggressive. Right? Cool. Me personally, I'm digging that. Okay, Skinos, and I might even add slight drop shadow, not aggressive, just so it also pops up off the page as well. I do like when my images kind of pop off the page. I like the 3D elements to what we got going on, right? Boom. But the thing with the drop shadow, right? You see how I moved the angle and then moved it for everybody. Everybody meaning the logo as well as me and Zafe. That's something you also got to take into account, right? That's something you also got to take into account. It moves the angle for everybody, right? So I'm not necessarily mad at the angle being like this for everybody. Everybody meaning me and Zafe as well as the Skinos logo. Okay, so now we're here with it. Now let's get a little text going. T, this is a command for that. And now you can download a bunch of different texts. Let's see what this BP dye is hidden like. If I like how that's gonna look. Throw a little text box on there. We here to eat. All right. You can triple click that to highlight it all at once. You can change the color right here. Okay, boom. We here to eat. That's what we here to do expeditiously. In case you didn't know, this is how you middle justify. It's right here, middle justification. And then you got a little mouse. Once again, Control Alt T. We're gonna raise that, get it going. And now we're back in blending options. Let's kind of maybe do a little black on there. Lower that stroke. Or maybe raise that stroke. We can raise that stroke. Nothing wrong with some strokes. All right, as long as they're consensual strokes. All right, we're all about consensuality over here. So I kind of like my fork and knife being in there. So I don't want to ruin that aesthetic that we got going on. So let's just kind of shrink that, put that right here. Bow. Okay, we here to eat. Maybe even shrink it a little bit more. We here to eat. Boom. All right. It's across both of our shoulders. Let's kind of maybe put that right here. And might even just shrink it just a little more. And honestly, no, let's actually just make it longer. Let's make it longer and put it in the middle of us. Boom. Okay. See what? Look, this creativity is just it happens on the fly. You gotta allow your brain to just vibe. Allow your brain to just vibe. And now I might throw a whole different text on this. For trying. Let's just say trying Greek food for the first time, because when I put Mediterranean food in the rapid tags in the last video, it told me Greek food, so it might just be one and the same. All right, if it's not, don't blame me. Blame rapid tags, okay? And that's not me ducking accountability, because I take accountability for things in my life. All right, you should ask somebody. Go ahead and ask somebody. But I think I'm liking BP Diet. I might try out a couple more. But BP Diet, I'm liking the aesthetic of what it's giving to this thumbnail. All right, maybe Bulby. Is Bulby going crazy? Okay, I don't mind Bulby. Bulby's kind of going crazy. So let's once again Control Alt T. Let's raise this text a little bit, and let's kind of just do a similar thing, right? But with this one, let's maybe get a little crunk with this one. Let's add a little gradient overlay, so y'all can see what that look like. Okay, a little gradient overlay, and then let's play with the colors. So you double click, and then If we go here, we can get into these different colors. See the gradients now? It's kind of on the bottom. The top is the white, right? So now we can change what that white looks like. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Look. I want to just play with stuff for y'all so I can really see what's going on. So let's kind of change that color white to maybe just like a lighter red, right? Boom. Let's go to a pink to red situation. And you can play with the smoothness, right? You see a difference of that. Let's just go 59. They got type. Ooh, we don't want no noise. We don't want no noise. We don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no scrub because a scrub is a guy that can't get no love. Hating on the passenger side of his best man's ride, best friend's ride, trying to holler. Come on, you in the passenger side. You was a scrub. You was a scrub. Should we make it black or should we make it white? That is the major question of life. Should you make it black or should you make it white? Don't matter if you're black or white though. That's what little baby tried to tell us. And I don't know if he was listening, but if he was, kudos to you, right? But I think, yeah, you see me playing with stuff. You gotta play with it a little bit. Lola Brooks said don't play with it, but sometimes you gotta play with it a little bit. Sometimes you gotta play with it to really see what you're trying to accomplish over here, right? So now I'm in the bezel. Now I'm in the bevel with it. So I'm trying to really see what's going on if I'm liking this, right? Am I liking the white or should I go with the black? Honestly, I think I was jacking the black more. Let's kind of lower that size a little bit, and I think this is starting to look good. I think this is starting to look acceptable for my liking. All right, and I might even add a little bit of stroke, just a little bit of stroke, right? Just to really give a little emphasizations on what's going on. All right, lower that depth a little bit on the bevel, and I think I'm jacking this, ladies and gentlemen. And we gotta export this, Sean. Let's get this transport going. Kind of stretch that out a little bit, and boom, we're here. We're here with it. Trying Greek food for the first time. We have a thumbnail. We here to eat. Trying Greek food for the first time. All right, how long is this video? Right now, 17 minutes. I don't know if that took me a long time, but it might have. Who knows? Let's go ahead and throw this thing in export. And let's upload it to the We Here to Eat YouTube channel. So we locked in here at the We Here to Eat YouTube channel. We're about to upload this thumbnail because we already scheduled this video, the snippet I was referring to drop at 1 p.m. September 24th. So I was trying to add external links to the description, but I had to do a whole verification process, which I already did. So in the next one, or in a future video, I'll be able to dive in deeper into the YouTube studio for beginners. Let me get a little sip of my naked dough. Yum. All right, so let's upload the thumbnail. And we're going stupid. We here to eat, and we trying Greek food for the first time. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying this journey with you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this journey with me. If you guys want to learn new things, you know what to do. Comment down below. I'm here to teach. Okay? I'm teaching with Taylor. I have to make sure y'all heard me. I was like, y'all hear me? Because I'm teaching with Taylor. You know what I'm saying? We teaching. We out here teaching. Comment down below what you want to see, how you feel about the teaching. Am I doing a good job? I'm trying to get better for y'all. I want to be a good teacher, and hopefully y'all really learn things. Because I remember when I was in school, my teacher literally threw on YouTube videos. Imagine paying for college classes, and your teacher throws on YouTube videos. You'd be tight too. But it's all good though, because we out here getting down and dirty. I went through the years of expertise, and I'm here to divulge this knowledge and help whoever wants to build their creative empire, because this is where the world is going. The creative empire is only going like this. The creative business is only going like this. The creative budgets are only going like this. This is a so-called new world, but I was one of them people that was early in it, if you ask me, and you could be early too. When you really think about it, I'm recording this video in 2024. Instagram has really only been super popular for not even 2 decades. When you really think about it hard, y'all, Instagram has not really been popular for 2 decades. Twitter, which is now X, hasn't really been popular for 2 decades. we're still early in the digital age. It's not over. Your time is not over. You just have to know that the best time to start is right now, watching this video. Could we teach him with Taylor? Getting down and dirty expeditiously.
My guy Taylor's in the building. He's a YouTube superstar, Instagram content creator. What else do you do, sir?
And, I get down and dirty expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? I got
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.